Hi all, welcome to my channel DBA Talks with Tabassum. So today we will be discussing 5 powerful SQL Server commands that every DBA should know. These commands are your everyday tools, quick, reliable and super useful for troubleshooting and checking system health. So if you are a beginner and starting your journey as a SQL Server DBA, these commands you should definitely know. So let's get started. So first command is sp_help_db. It lists all databases with details like name, size, owner, creation date, recovery model, compatibility level, etc. So first column is the name of the database where all the databases are listed in alphabetical order. Then database size which are in MB. Then owner of the database. Then database ID first to fourth is reserved for the system database. Then creation date. Then you can go to status column where it shows status of the database online or offline. Database updatability like read and write. Is it a single user, multi-user? Recovery model of the database like simple, full, bulk log recovery, and there are many other options as well. And also the compatibility level of the database. So sp_helpdb is the quickest way to get an overview of all databases in your instance. So second command is sp_who_to, which lists out all the user current sessions. First to 50 is reserved for the system. After 50, you can see all the user sessions. Each session is identified by SPID. Status of the session like sleeping, running, runnable. Login name of the session. Host name like from which system that session has logged on. If the session is getting blocked by, so a session ID will come in blocked by column. Then database name, the session is using which database. Then command, the session is running which command. Then there is CPU time, disk IO and many other columns. So whenever you want to do any troubleshooting, the first step is to check via sp_who_to. So third command is sp_read array logs. I generally prefer to view it as a text rather than a table. So it allows you to read the content of the SQL server or the agent. So this is the current error log file. The date is when the SQL server has restarted. So the initial information is related to SQL server like authentication mode, codes, startup parameters, etc. It also shows the information that what time the database has been started, which port is SQL Server listening to, then if there is any backup, restore, login failed, any other information, it stores in this error log file. So this command is useful to get the information about any errors in the log file, any login failed, or for any other troubleshooting. Now the fourth command is select @ version. It gives the information about the SQL Server version. It also gives information about the OS version as well. So this command shows you the SQL Server version, the edition, service pack or any cumulative update and the OS information. So this command is best to know your SQL Server version. Now the fifth command is sp_space used. It gives the selected database size and free space. For example, for the master database, the size is 6.69 MB and free space is 0.88 MB. To get the space of the other database, simply select that database. I have selected the adventure work and the total size is 272 MB and 1.79 MB is free. So sp_space used is to give the information about the free space. So let's have a quick recap. sp_helpdb lists all the database related information. sp_who_to lists all the information of the current user session. SP underscore read error log gives the content information of the SQL Server and the SQL Server agent. Select @version gives the information of the SQL Server version, edition, service pack, cumulative update details, as well as the OS information. SP underscore space used give the information of the database size and the free space of the current database. So these top 5 commands are useful for our day-to-day activity. So if you like this video, give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Also comment down below which quick commands you use in your day-to-day life as a SQL Server DBA.